Core values as a foundation of your practice. So this week we had an office that we coach with. It's one of our virtual executive program offices. So we have a very deeply intimate relationship with their team and each person that's on it. We saw something that happened that came up as far as having a little bit of a tiff, a little bit of conflict, which, as you know, you always hear me talk about Patrick Lencioni, that if we have trust as the foundation, we can engage in healthy conflict. And conflict is not necessarily a bad thing. Why is that, Alyssa?
Well, when you have healthy conflict with each other, then that means on some level you have open, honest communication and that you can trust and respect each other. So when you're able to have this healthy conflict, is you're really just sitting comfortably with the person and being able to communicate effectively so that then you guys can make a commitment with each other and then hold each other accountable to that commitment in order to get a result. And that is all based on, like Tosh mentioned, the 5 dysfunctions of a team by Patrick Lencioni. But that's the goal of that healthy conflict. It's not a bad thing. It's not a scary thing. It's actually vital. If you're not having any at all, then that's kind of a concern for us, is we want to have healthy conflict. That way we can make commitments with each other to get results.
Yeah. And without those, you can't birth any new ideas. If somebody wants to be quiet because they don't want to engage in conflict, that's unfortunate, because many ideas die right there because they don't have the trust or the confidence to go to another team member, be uncomfortable for a minute. But we always say to seek the heart of the person. What is it that they're trying to communicate? So you've heard me talk about in the last couple of training videos about the core values. We always bring everything back to the core values. It's the rules of engagement for our practice. So whether we hire somebody, whether we're doing a review with somebody, a quarterly, semi-annual, or annual review, we should always go back to the core values. If something is out in the office and it's not functioning properly, let's look back to the core values. And if we're in a situation where we have to do conflict resolution, we should be using the core values as a guideline and how that certain value helps to remedy a solution. We have an example of this. If you're needing it for your office, let me know specifically. We could take your core values and create solutions around that. So that's actually what we did this week. It was very positive and encouraging. If you have 2 or more that go into a conflict and you need to resolve it, I would highly encourage you to have the meeting with the people involved and then have them write up a paper, or hold on. So have them write up after the meeting what they got out of it and the solutions that they're bringing from that meeting. So let the core values be the foundation of your practice. It's the rules of engagement. It keeps people focused on what it is that you're trying to accomplish and how you do it. Many times when there is conflict in an office, it's because there's a policy or a procedure that's misunderstood, or there's an expectation by the person that maybe isn't known from somebody else on the team. So one of our core values at MedPro Dojo and in the clinic was open, honest communication, but we do that first by having the foundation of trust and respect. So core values are essential in any practice. It's not just cool words that we pick, but it's how we operate doing everything. We'll see you next time. Be blessed and be a blessing.
If this helped, give this video a like and share it with someone who needs this.